It's me, Mario!
Hello guys, we are the
Bytecode.
and I'm the leader of this group. My name is Emmanuel Dimisola.
My name is Jemani Sean Gabriel Pentingue.
My name is Jared Domnes.
And my name is Raji and Declaro.
And
Let's
let's
do
do
Arduino 101.
Hello guys, this is our Arduino project number 3, which is the traffic light. So let's begin the project. So the key components of this device that we are going to learn, that we will create a button controlled traffic light. Actually, when the button is pressed, the lights will signal pedestrians to cross, such as red light, which is drivers must stop, green light, drivers can go, and yellow light, drivers should slow down as the light is about to turn red. But before we start, here are the things that we needed for the Arduino project. Here we have the prototype shield, the DRF Arduino Uno R3, two pieces of male-to-male jumper cables, one piece of 220 ohms resistor, and one yellow 5mm LED. First, let's get our DFR Arduino board, then mount the prototyping shield on top of it. Next, we're going to connect the LEDs in the particular order. So we're gonna do is on the right. So green, blank, red, we're going to put red on the left, blank, yellow, blank, and green. After placing the LEDs, we added the resistors in series with each anode to limit current and protects the LEDs. So these resistors were aligned with the output pins. They would connect to the ensuring safe operation when the Arduino sends signals. Also, we're going to connect the push button onto the prototype shield. So one leg of the button was connected to the resistor that leads to the ground, while the opposite leg was wired to the Arduino's 5-volt pin to supply power when pressed. Now we're going to connect the jumper wire, was also used to connect the button to digital pin 9, allowing the Arduino to detect button presses. And finally, we connected the jumper wires from the Arduino digital pins 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to the corresponding LEDs to their resistors, such as the green LED was connected to the pin 7, the red LED is connected to the pin 8, the second green LED is to pin 10, the yellow LED connected to pin 11, and the second red LED connected to the pin 12. So each LED's cathode was linked to the shield's ground rail, completing the circuit and preparing the system for programming.
So hello everyone. So this is AP3 Arduino Project 3, which is the traffic light. So there's an crossing system with this code. So first we declaring a variable or fins car red, which is the car for red, then car yellow, then car green, which is 11, 12, 10. Then after that we have the pedestrian button, which if pedestrian clicks it, then it will start. So this is assigned from 9. Then red, so red, and then green, pedestrian green. So another variable on this is the cross duration. So this is the time where the pedestrian can cross. So that's how long the pedestrian can walk across in the traffic light. So 5k, so 5 milliseconds, which is 5 seconds. Then assign long last change is the variable long, where the time stop of the last transition. We're going to use that for the to check if the traffic light done, or what is to avoid any triggering in that. So in the void setup, as usual, we're going to assign the fin and everything here: the car red, car yellow, car green, car pedestrian button, pedestrian red, and pedestrian green as an output. So as after that, we're going to go to the default state on the LED, which is the where the car in default goes. So car green high, and the pedestrian lane is red, so the pedestrians needs to wait. It's there. So that's the default where the LED from the project starts. There's a green in the car, green LED, and another lane which is the pedestrian red, where the red LED is on. So in the void loop, there's a boolean where if the button is pressed, so in the digital red, we're going to read the button. So after reading the button, if this boolean is pressed or set to true, then or enough time has passed, like considering about around like 500 milliseconds, it will trigger crossing. So if the pedestrian person click the buttons itself, it will trigger a crossing where the next step of the function itself. So it calls the function trigger crossing. Then after that, it's going to handle the full transition of light from the pedestrian crossing. So I'm going to discuss on what void trigger crossing do. So step 1, we're going to set the car green, which is the left car lane to low. Then we're going to set the car yellow to high. We're going to say that the in the car lane we're going to slow down the traffic. So we're saying that it's going to stop the car lane. So after that, we're going to use delays 200 for itself. After 2000 milliseconds delay or 2 seconds, there's going to be a step 2, which is going to be stop traffic. So after the 2k milliseconds, the things that going to be on is the car red. So the car yellow will be off and the car red will be high. So after that, the car red will sign that the car is going to be stopped. Then delay by 1 seconds or 1k milliseconds. Then we're going to let the pedestrian cross. So in the pedestrian cross, as a default, the red LED is activated or on. So we're going to turn off that. Then instead, we're going to turn on the green. So we're going to set that to high. So we're going to let the pedestrian cross after that. Then after that, we're going to delay or do digital right once again. So after the delay, we're going to do the cross duration, which is what I said earlier is about 5k milliseconds, which is 5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, there's going to be a flashing pedestrian green as a warning that they need to go or cross the lane before the duration of the timer itself done. For that, we're going to use a for loop function where I is less than 10, where this is gonna be running for 10 beeps, 10 iteration. So next, after that, we're going to use the green low. We're just gonna let the LED in the pedestrian green turn off and on about 10 times. After that, we're going to set the pedestrian lights to red. So it means that the people in the pedestrian lane cannot cross. Then we're going to resume the traffic in the car lane. So instead, we're going to load the car red LED. Then we're going to set the car yellow to high. Then after that, we're going to delay about 1k milliseconds or 1 seconds. Then we're going to set the car yellow to low. Then after that, we're going to set the car green to high, which is mean that we turn on the high. It means that the car should go now. So after that, we're just gonna update the last chain time stop to prevent any triggering inside the pedestrian button or pedestrian lane. So that's the full discussion of the source code of traffic light. So we will be showing you the demo of the traffic light itself.